可以切一下这个镜头。
先不着急，先打招呼，先不着急切，待会儿再切。Hello everyone. This is Ben from Creality, and today I'm glad with Cassie. She.
Hi guys, I'm Kathy. I'm back again.
Yeah, I think she will introduce something really interesting and useful for your printers. So, Cassie will continue. Yeah.
Hi, Mr. O. Yeah, we will wait a little bit and to let everybody in first and to see what's going on. Hi, Mr. O. Hi, Nicholas. Hello. Hello.
Oh, really? So I think we maybe need to speak loud since we have kind of have some distance from the microphone. So anyway, so Cassie, you need to.
Hello. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Am I too? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. So we will wait 1 more minute and we will get started.
Get started.
Okay, thanks, Nicholas.
I think get started is all right. Yeah. So we.
Okay. So like our topic today is basically talking about the Creality Cloud and Creality Wi-Fi Box and my experience using this product and service from a new big perspective. Yes. So let me tell you a little bit background of me. I use this Wi-Fi box like for only 2 days, so I'm kind of off at the intro level, but I'm really willing to share with you guys how you guys are going to went through when you first buy the product and use the Creality Cloud service. I am just so I'm really curious, like has anyone used this before? Not only the Wi-Fi box, but including the cloud, Creality Cloud. Okay, I think I didn't see anybody. Okay, Chris said I have used similar things. So what kind of thing do you use? And yes. And I also saw somebody says, Mark said I have one, had not hooked it up yet. And so really glad you're here today. I'm probably going to show the process, hopefully. And shall Mr. O say only use one of them. So yeah, so you had experience, so we can talk about that. And maybe you can help me to set up everything. Yes.
Octoprint, yeah.
Yes, definitely. It's really Octoprint, yes.
And Chris said Octoprint plus
Spaghetti. Detective. Yes.
You know what that means?
I know Octoprint, but I'm not really sure about what's
spaghetti. Said when you print a mess, that's a detective device.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think you can continue. Anyway, there is a. William said if the Wi-Fi box were self-contained like Outprint, then it would be adopted more. So.
Yeah.
Okay. we still improve. I think we still continue to improve every month. I think you see the updates every weeks almost. So, but I think the Wi-Fi box have allowed me to go compared to Octoprint. So, and Cassie will show you more or what's new, what's the latest updates of this Wi-Fi box could use for. So I think.
Yes. So. Okay, so let's get started.
Yeah.
So 切个镜头。
We will answer your questions later, but so first Cassie will continue his introduce.
Yeah, basically this is the Creality Wi-Fi box we are going to talk about today, and the actual product is here. As you can see, it's really a neat and simple and lightweight box. So, so it's not that difficult. And for those who don't know what Creality Wi-Fi box is, it's basically it's like an auto print stuff similar to that, and you can hook up to the Wi-Fi and connect to the printer. Then you can remote control the printer like anywhere.
So we can connect here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, and William says that it is a very basic Linux platform, but the hardware does not have the power to do the slicing or other actions. So that's why it uses the cloud as the slicer. Yes, correct. So if you are going to, if we want to use the Wi-Fi box, we have to also download Creality Cloud service or apps on our phone to actually use it. And today I would like to share the process.
And now quick questions. With so many expected updates, what kind of QA process will you leverage to maintain release quality?
Okay, that's.
I think nowadays we have a big team compared to before, so we definitely have I think QC after they upgrade the new features. And I think I hope I answer questions. Yeah. Since it's kind of software side, so they are continue to improve based on all your thoughts and feedbacks and also our plans. So. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. You continue. Yeah.
And okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the process here. And when I first opened the box, and I was like, oh, that's simple. And when I look at the instruction sheets, it's really like just one piece of paper and with a few like really only 6 steps of setting up. And I was like, oh, wow, that's simple, and I can definitely do it. And let's check what's going on now. So it says here the first step is to insert the TF card. I have no problem with that. And then the second one is to connect the mini micro USB slot. Basically, we just need to connect the cable to the printer and also connect the power. And it uses 5-volt power plug. So if you have a charger for your phone, I think we can definitely use it. That's what I used for powering this Wi-Fi box. And now it gets the tricky part. After we plug all the cables, we need to scan the QR code underneath the box and then try to set up the connection between the printers and the Wi-Fi box. So that's what we do here. We scan it. And then there are 2 options here, and I tried both, but I find out that the easiest way is doing the wired setting for me, but that's my personal preference. And then just click next.
OK，可以用。哦，那你可以放那个转换系统量，这样用可以吗？Okay, I think we have some focus issues. Okay, maybe you just hold your bare hand and not through the.
Okay. And then click yes.
Okay.
That's the tricky part, since sometimes I have few connection issues. I actually spend quite of time trying to connect the Wi-Fi box, and the steps are easy, but it just there's some unexpected incident where happened when I'm trying to connect the Wi-Fi box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Is it as good as Raspberry Pi? I think each product, if we call it Raspberry Pi, is a product. So
I think it's two different.
They each have the different aim. I think the Wi-Fi box is kind of the way is to make it more easy way for you to use remote control. Yeah, and kind of is cut off so many functions. I think the point here, I think, for way to making the Wi-Fi box is to make it more easier. Compared to use the Cura, this kind of stuff, it's kind of more like default settings already for let's say good print quality, but not that perfect. Yeah, you do not need to know more preferences for the settings. But for Octoprint, for Raspberry Pi, you have more options. You could monitor the temperature. You could even change some other software part for customization of yourself. But for Wifi Box, it's kind of a very standard product. It means for easy use, so and user friendly. So it's kind of totally different. So in my perspective, yeah. So if it's good or bad, it's really I think that it's decided by what you what's your how to say this what's your aim to use it. Okay, I hope I answer your questions. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, these questions. What are the specs for the Webex? Like Pi has 1.8 and 4 to 8 gigabyte RAM, etc. 有相关信息吗？
Let me check. I think in the instruction page, it says that it's 2.4. It's better to use 2.4G, I think.
No. Temporarily, we do not have more inside information like this specification, but we could update later, Chris. Yeah. As far as I know, we do not have that 4 to 8 gigabyte RAM, etc. Yeah.
Yes.
I think Astra printer have more information here. It runs like on a 580 megahertz MIPS CPU, so the Pi Zero has more power. Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah, and
so what are you doing now?
yeah, I was trying to connect the Wi-Fi box, And I basically just scan the QR code underneath the Wi-Fi box and connect to the Wi-Fi. And now it's trying to connect. So, and this is a kind of slow process. It will take me like as fast as 30 seconds, as slow as a few minutes. Oh, okay, well, I get it down. So it really depends. And sometimes I once occurred a problem, like I couldn't find the Wi-Fi it's sending, but like the thing I did is I click reset on the Wi-Fi box and then eventually I get it done. So I will say, yes. And I will name the box. And now I successfully connected. Well, this is really a smooth process for me right now. I feel like lucky. Yeah.
Why you feel lucky? Why? Because what you have been experienced before.
Yeah, so yesterday I tried to connect it and then there's some problem with the Wi-Fi and I tried multiple times and wait for like every time I wait for a few minutes, but you never get connections down. But today everything went smoothly, perfect. So it really depends on how well the Wi-Fi box can be. Sometimes it works really well and smooth, and sometimes it may takes a little bit more time to set it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it gets really smooth, I really, really like it. Like it's so easy. It's much easier than Octoprint for me. Like for the newbies that who never used Raspberry Pi before, I would definitely choose this one. If everything like it's set up, it's easy as I just went through. Yes.
Yeah. I like to answer a question here. Braden said that he returned his Wi-Fi box he bought from Amazon. Worthless to him since it's fully reliable on their app. And I said, yes, that's a point. That's a point, and that's a logic that they started this Wi-Fi box. I think in the very beginning, I kind of don't not agree that when my first time use this product, but finally, I think the company's logic is that they really want to for more like newbie or normal people who really don't kind of understand 3D printer, and they use this Wi-Fi box that they kind of just print what they wanted. They do not need to know the temperature, the slice settings, and other model stuff. They just search in the cloud and then print it right away. Okay, they just maybe choose just a little bit of their settings, like material, like the other you want more perfect quality or just the good one. Then that's it. You just want to get the result. Okay, so that's the whole thing. Now the company is continue to do. They just build everything almost with ourselves, and it's kind of end-to-end product of quality. Okay, so it's kind of not to leave this leave some part of process to other third parties. We do all by our own. So that's the logic, and that's why we still have a long way to go since we build our own. Then, so this kind of logic, I don't know if you all will accept it. And also, they have so many bugs already in this product. So that's why you have some kind of bad experience, or maybe even you don't think this is completely different from what we describe, or from what you think. Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like when you look at the ecosystem they are trying to build, look at the apps and the cloud, it's really kind of interesting. Like imagine that when everything's set up and people can just use their phone and go to the app, find like the model they want and just print it from the phone. That would be really awesome, right? Because now it's entry level friendly and people can just like everybody use their phone, maybe even more than their computer every day nowadays. So I personally think it's really cool. We can have an app on our phone, and then we can use the app to just to print stuff. That's my personal opinion.
Yes.
Yeah, but so far I think it's still developing. So, and there are a lot of functions that don't work. So that's probably the reason why you think it's really worthless. And as we know, Creality is developing it right now, and we will see what's going on in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Chris also had a question here. Is it not open source that you could use it for other projects? I think for Creality now that our direction is more to develop our own. Okay, I think we'll gradually use less third-party like software as a whole. So I don't know. Maybe we are open source this kind of product, or maybe not. So we will see. Yeah, I think Chris asked details. Is it possible to open to developer to develop their own plugins like or print?
I don't.
Yeah, temporarily no. Okay,
Yeah.
so but we will see later that if since we really have a really good source on this Wi-Fi or cloud stuff, so I think we maybe change the way how we to achieve it, but temporarily, yes, it's kind of it's a closed system. So and
I'm really curious, like what kind of plugins you want. So
Yeah.
I think you can tell us, and then we can definitely talk to the technical guy in Creality and see what's their thought about it. Maybe they will add the things you want.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah.
Is this Wi-Fi box? Is box work with other printers? Yes. I think most desktop 3D printers could also use this Wi-Fi box, and also I think that since we have NICE will be our 7th anniversary, so we will have some really awesome news about the Wi-Fi. It's kind of some kind of built-in stuff, but you will see in NICE April 9th. Okay.
So it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's
Right.
tomorrow. Yeah, that
It's
you will.
actually
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow. So as Cassie mentioned, that you will see more stuff that we have already done. The latest work about this cloud stuff, and I think we will let Cassie continue, right? So we will switch camera, and you will see what's next. She wants to show you. Yeah.
Yes. So the next step is to connect the printer. I already like when I go to me and it says that successfully connected, it's online, and then I have the printer work. So the next step is I just need to choose a model and upload it and slice it on the app and then print it. So I found a really cool model on digital taxidermy, a website, and then I am going to try to print it today. This is my first time to print this stuff, so I don't know if it's gonna to succeed or fail, but we will try. And I actually downloaded on my phone, and then I tried to open it on another app. It directly jump into the Creality Cloud app, and then I will just say new model group and name it. And yeah, I will set it private. Since but by the way, that's not my design. And then category, I will just choose art and submit it. Okay, now now it's uploading, and then after we wait it to upload, we can just slice it. So if we choose one of the prints here, like those other other people upload on the cloud, so you can see a lot of things. I will choose one randomly, and then I will set print, and then I will click printer.
I think Astro printer has a point here. Yeah.
Yes, and then now it's controlling it. Actually, it's controlling it. It says that it's still downloading the file, and then it's still loading, and it detects the hot bath and nozzle heat here.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can see the hot bath temperature is 50% of the set temperature. So you can tell when you look at the screen here, you can see the hot bath temperature goes up to 55, which is the temperature that is set up in the slicer. And now it's controlling the hot bath temperature to raise to the target temperature.
Yeah. I think.
Yes, and it's a kind of slow process. We just need to wait until the bath and the printer to hot and the nozzle to hot up.
Yeah. And Shun said that I believe it's for camera. Yes, before, as Astro printer just said, it had no camera connection ability. That's the last part we have, but temporarily we are already, I think, working on the camera stuff, and you should see it. Okay, you should see it in the very, I think maybe tomorrow you will see if we have any camera stuff. I think release on the 9th anniversary, 7th anniversary. Yeah.
Yes, and then
Okay, so maybe I
so
just stop you
far-
here.
okay.
There are two versions of Creality Cloud: Chinese version and international version. Looks like Cassie running the Chinese version.
Yes, definitely. I was trying to download the international version here, but it gets tricky. So since my VPN doesn't work really well, so I end up downloading the Chinese version. So you can see like a lot of Chinese here, but I for my understanding, the layout, like the structure here is the same. It's similar as the international one. It's just the content. Maybe people who are making it, who are uploading the model, they are different.
I think we just back to the control screen and let them see the temperature change here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so now it's controlling the nozzle temperature. Like the bath temperature is successfully go up to 55. I don't know if you can see the number. And now it's heating up the nozzle temperature.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and I also believe the other port is for the camera, because when I use the Creality Cloud, and you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little tab here, and it looks like a webcam. So, oops, what did I do? It looks like a webcam. So if you are, if in the future maybe Creality will have a webcam, and we can eventually plug into the Wi-Fi box.
Yeah, as Cassie mentioned, the webcam, so we should have that soon, I think. Yeah, and Shun said that he tried to run both version. It's not possible to run both on the same phone. I think Cassie will find out later. So
Yes.
okay, the models that users uploaded on each platform are different. Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't know.
Yeah, I think we have. You can see. Yeah, it's adjusted the.
Wait.
Yeah.
I think I accept. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. The models that user uploaded on each platform are different. Okay. Okay.
All right. So,
That's interesting.
what's next?
Oh, okay. So now I get a problem here is that I forgot to level the bed. That's also a disadvantage. Yeah, that's also a disadvantage I'm going to talk about
Because
later.
upset they hide it off. So
Yes, so I have to stop it. The first thing that annoys me is that I cannot, well, not really annoying, but just a little bit inconvenient is that I cannot control uh, the screen when I use the remote control from the app because it will kind of get disturbing and everything will mess up. And then I have to reset everything up. So I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to level the bed first since I forgot to do so.
yeah. You will need a bit time to wait for its process.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's the okay. You need to let them know you have your touch installed, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, since you just not connect that part. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a commented. See a wire unplugged on the left side. You need to explain, okay, before you do anything.
Oh, okay. So I'm through the auto homing right now. And then I will try to set the Z offset because I forgot to set the Z offset. I forgot to level the bed before the printing process. So when I use the Creality Cloud printing, I couldn't. No way I can adjust the print bed, the nozzle height on the app so far. That's one of the disadvantage of it. So if when you use when I use the app and try to print stuff, I really need to make sure everything's done like it's set up before I use the app. Yeah, that's the part that kind of annoyed me.
Okay, so they answer themselves.
Yeah.
It has a built touch, no need for the wire.
So I am trying to set the offset right now.
Okay, thank you. After up printer, you have to upload it to Creality Cloud to print from there to the Wi-Fi box. Yeah.
Okay, I hope it's not too far. I don't know. I think yes. And now I will try to use the printer again. Wait, let me start with the basic. Mm, okay, maybe I will just like find someone else's model. I don't know where is the model I uploaded. I maybe didn't do it right somehow, but I will find a model here. And like the simple one, maybe this one. And then like you can see the three button here. We usually press the second one, which is slice, and it will go to the slice slice window. And I will show you like some of the button that we can use to change the settings. So we can definitely choose the printer, and we can choose Ender free B2. And So for other printers, you can customize your own printer. So theoretically, it can work on every type of printer. But I personally, I never tried other printers rather than Ender, so I am not quite sure yet. But like if you click the customer device, you can definitely build like everything, and you can also even change the G code, edit the G code, and add the AutoBAD labeling stuff. Yes, and then well now I just choose Ender 3v2.
Mhm.
Okay. And it also has transform. You can scale it, you can rotate it, you can reset it. It's basically really similar features that's in the Cura. And then filament, I will choose PLA, and quality, I will just say high quality. And the line width, well, yeah, I usually don't switch. I usually don't change all the settings. I usually just change the layer thickness and the ink fills and the printing speed. Okay, well, sorry. So I will choose it as all the default settings. Let me wait. I'm sorry. Let me check the let me check the speed. 50. I will also change this to 50 to see how it works. And after doing all the setup, you can definitely like just rotate the screen and see what's going on. Uh, I kind of like it and dislike it at the same time because it's easy just to rotate with one fingers, but sometimes you get lost when you're trying to like somehow if I want to rotate back to the front side, and it's really difficult for me. But you can definitely view all the parameters and check it and then slice it. Okay, it's slicing right now. And then I will say print. Going to use this printer. And now it's when it's going through the process that I was going to, uh, I going through the process that I did before. So let's see what other questions while we are waiting for this stuff.
Will the Wi-Fi box work with modified enders, say like the ender extender modes that make it 400 and 440? So, Cassie, so when you use the software, is there options for like the bigger ender versions the people modified, or you only could choose the default versions? I mean that if I change it to the height to like 400.
Yeah, I think you can definitely do that. I
Yeah.
haven't tried, but like if you go into the slides
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you
It's-
do upgrades on your printer and the size changes, you can do the customer, and then it will has a lot of settings on the size of the bag and then the nozzle diameter, something like that. So if you go to device and then customer your old printer, and you can definitely choose the dimension here, like to make it 400 by 400 by 400, and then the like change all the setting here to create your own printer device. Yes. And let's go back. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Oh, wait, I think Mr. O said doesn't work with resin printer yet. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Now it's like OFDM printer. Even like when I look at the customer setting, it looks like the settings for the FDM printer. So probably in the future we will have resin printer.
Okay, I should say that we have yeah, for resin printers we also have a lot of stuff released tomorrow too. So please keep follow us on Facebook page. Tomorrow we have a very big announcement. I think with so many products that have the accessories like that Wi-Fi box, camera stuff, and also for the resin printers, FDM printers, we have so many products that has a very awesome new features built in. And let's see tomorrow. Yeah, let's check it out tomorrow. Yeah. So.
Okay. Maybe it's too. Okay, I.
Altogether. OK，它现在有个问题啊，
I think I still set the offset to high, so it's not sticking. Yeah, it's not. Okay, let me try.
OK。
Wait. Let me get rid of this.
Yeah. Cassie is still learning, so Shimi is still doing some adjustment. And also here that I think I have a question here that
yeah.
As far as we tested that we have some other competitors printer, I think for example flash force printers, we may have them printers to run the Wifi box and it could run smoothly. So I do not know if I answer questions with non-creative motherboard that run Marlin firmware. Mark had questions. I think also other people ask questions here. So he have two Industry, one Industry Pro, and Industry and Industry Pro extender. Can he hook up them up together? So Kathy, do you know that if since we have two USB ports, so is it possible to connect two printers at the same time? I mean, yeah. Yes or no?
Wait, I don't know if I understand your questions. Are you saying that can you control three of them at the same time?
Yeah, kind of.
I actually don't know. I don't think so. I think only one Wi-Fi box can connect to one printer. But when you use the phone, you can definitely control three printers. I mean, three Wi-Fi boxes. So I've tried to connect two Wi-Fi boxes together and try to print them at the same time, and it definitely works really well. And I don't know, do I answer your question? Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So it's not like.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I think a good point. So your point is your phone could connect so many Wi-Fi boxes, and each Wi-Fi box only could connect one printer.
Yes, that's what I think.
Okay. But anyway, we will confirm with the team and see if first you could if you could connect like 2 or 3 printers same time with one Wi-Fi box. And another question is if other motherboard which run Marlin but not Creality also works with Creality Wi-Fi box. Okay, so we will just check with the team and answer you later. Exactly which place we will answer. Please note that we will just we will kind of, I think Cassie will later maybe write a blog or something that he will share here in our forum. If you already know this, that he will explain details that if Wi-Fi box work the way that you may wonder. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Chris, just wonder if there are discounts buying Creality stuff on nice. Yes, we have a really big sale. I think for 3 days from 9th to 11th, that I think many stores have the huge discounts, which cover most of our products. And you can check if something already interested and you just waiting a time to pull the trigger. So I think the anniversary is the time you pull the trigger. Yeah. So we definitely there are so many stores, so many resellers, but we definitely recommend it is that you guys could firstly check out the Creality official store that for more information. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mark just said that yes, thank you. Thank you. I guess I can use it with 1 year the computer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I think Ceci, okay, maybe I call Ceci and maybe not pronunciation all right. So any recommended camera mounts for the camera bought with the Wi-Fi box? I think it's all open questions. So maybe other customer or other users have their opinions for this. And if you guys have any thoughts, you may just answer to Ceci. Yeah. Yeah. Microsoft has his point, $20 a unit. It'll be a better cost.
The Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, the Raspberry Pi. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, definitely. But this is still at a developing. Like we are trying to still developing the Wi-Fi box, and so it's really worth to keep track on it and see what's the new features that will come out with all the Wi-Fi stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the Creality Cloud service. So I would recommend keep an eye on it and stay on tune. Yes.
Okay, I personally also quite quick question here. So what do you think that the company built in the Wi-Fi, this kind of cloud stuff with the phone? To all your perspective, you think maybe it's better for the computer or the phone? Which side is more better for the real use applications? Do you think because company temporarily they just put a huge resources on the phone side, not the computer side? Yeah. What do you think? PC. Okay, PC. Yeah. Personally, I think PC too. Yeah, I think for the phone stuff, you must make it easy, but you kind of lost so many functions. But I think you already have a really, I think a behavior that the procedure is a process. You kind of use a computer most time than use printers. So yeah, for me it's kind of very tricky part that use phones. Yes, but I don't know if some of you may think yeah, because they can I think as you all maybe if you already use or tried or visited the Wi-Fi or the cloud website, it kind of still in the very beginning. Okay, so maybe I think I don't know if you may see the cloud page is kind of ugly, or kind of the structure is kind of mess, but they really put a huge resources on the phone side. So personally, I do not see this is the future, but anyway, we will see that how we will improve to make it better, or we just maybe later will switch to the PC side. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I encountered another problem here. I accidentally moved the print, so I have to reprint it. But that's basically how the process is going, and then you can tell how it controls how it connects to the printer and controls all the movements and send the data to the printer.
They all have the suggestion for you now. Time to get the Hasbury for the plate, right? Yeah. And
Yes.
Shun said that when he started playing the 3D printing, he always tried to manually adjust the print with screwdriver, just like Cassie did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cassie is still learning, but she learns very fast.
I want to clarify that I successfully print one yesterday, and it's really a nice print with exactly the same app and with exactly the same printer. So I will try later and see what's wrong with it. I mean, I didn't set a Z offset, and then it still takes me quite a time to set a Z offset. Yes.
I think we just move this go. We have finished, I think, right?
Yeah, let me try that again.
Yeah. Another suggestion here, advice providing the offset is just a bit high. So
yeah, that's what I think. But I already addressed it twice.
Yeah.
I will address it more.
So I think maybe I like to share a little bit more of what's gonna happen tomorrow. That we have. First, I think Cassie, firstly, she will have more information here for like tomorrow, for the. Okay, so later she maybe or somebody else they will answer questions here and maybe write a blog here that about the 2 questions about the Wifi Box. That's point here. So about the Wifi Box, that the questions with the connection of the many printers at the same time, yeah, stuff. And also since we have the anniversary tomorrow, so I'd like to share a bit more of the tomorrow that we have a major 3 products to release, but actually we have more products. So but the timing kind of it's in the afternoon of China, and if it is today, it's kind of like maybe 5 hours later, kind of, yes, more or less. So I don't know if you already go sleep or something, but we have so many partners here that Creality, Official, Banggood, and yes, this Selwyn Times and TomTop, Sin Smart, and ComGrew, yes. ComGrew a little bit introduce a bit more is that this is also our very big reseller here. Their customer service is really awesome. Yes, so you can check a little bit later, and they have the refurbished printers. If you already have a printer farm and you want to expand it more and you want to spend more money here, you could check out that if they have some kind of printers or you already want it. And also we have VIP more here that for, I think, temporarily mainly for the resellers. Yeah. So anyway, we have a big announcement tomorrow, and hope you guys could join a bit and see if anything here. Oh, I think I need to reshare here. I think. Oh, I think it's okay. I think you guys not see it. I may just reshare the stage here. Okay, that midnight. Yes, I actually from the last year I just the company to move this whole part a bit late or more earlier like this at this time, but they kind of think it's too early for the China working schedule, or maybe too late for also in Chinese working schedule, so we cannot move it apart. But they see there is a question mark here that stay tuned that this three major products here. Yes, I want to say that we have the kind of FDM printers upgrade and also the Ryzen printer upgrade. Also, we have some new stuff. It's kind of in the accessory part. Yes, and see if anything you may interested. And we have that our online purchase channels, and you just asked that is there any discounts here? Yes, for the Creality 3D official store, for Banggood, for TomTop, and for SysMart Common Grow. Yeah, and I think since we missed the chance here, missed the. Now here I will just re-show you that especially for the Comgrow part. I think you guys already know Comgrow on Amazon, but it also have this own site. So so whether it's site or Comgrow on Amazon, they continue providing the awesome customer service. And for this site, the special part there is that they are kind of doing some refurbished printers. So I think you guys, if you guys have planned to kind of expand to a print farm, you may just check here, buy some stuff that is reliable but kind of a cheap price compared to the completely new devices or printers. Okay, and also we should have. I don't know if you guys know that. I think Naomi maybe will come to our live tomorrow, so you will see that if she will join with us, and you may just see her in person, yeah, on the online. So take out 2020 Eastern Standard Time， 不是。哦，他说如果是那个时间是几点钟是吧？嗯。Okay, I think a quick show you a time lapse. Sorry, not time lapse, but the time zones here that you may have a clear. Yeah. So I have a whole world time lapse here, so you can see that if your time match our times. As I said, that we should have the anniversary opening at tomorrow about I think let's say that 14 p.m. and you see that if you maybe need to earlier or later to check out our anniversary. Yeah.
Yes, and it's Eastern. The time we're saying is Chinese time, so it's Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, so a quick here that Tony came that about that. Okay, I see. If so, please. I will give you a Facebook link here that you can check with this our colleague Fan Fan that she will help. Okay, I'm sorry for that nobody answer you that. Please Tony, please add Fan Fan here, and you could send all your information, and we'll check back. We'll check out and then respond that what you should do next. Okay, Tony, if you could hear me.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night. Yes.
Maker Hub.
Maker Hub. Yeah. And also, I think I will just stop sharing. And their question here, why not just install on the frame or auto mirror the height of the nozzle and then make the bed leveling?
Yes, that's a good point. I also hope they can do that, and we will see. We will definitely talk to the technical guy and see
Yeah.
like their response on it. I really hope the thing I hope is I hope I can adjust everything on my phone. So the Z offset, the bed leveling, the height, so I don't have to go back and forth.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's what I think as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think also Mark also has some. If you also have, I think, in some situation, please also add Fanpan as I share a link and then send all your information and we'll check out and then respond to you and see what's next. And thanks so much for buying from Support Creality. Sorry for the inconvenience. And also Shun said that a great tip is that make Creality live stream Google Calendar. So I always try to update it with all live streams. Even check it out if you have time. Google Calendar will automatically show the time at your time zone.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your tips. So I think everybody sees now. Okay. I think we almost cover all the subject Cassie has planned. So she will have I think we'll meet you later and she will have more stuff coming back. And also after your all little tips also especially for her for leveling a bed. So I think she will learn more today also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if there's no more questions, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Yeah.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye.
Bye.